Good morning, everybody. I've had a few people of late ask for a few of these. Something I used to do and I haven't done in a long time. General training type videos. I've discovered that the cup holder in my car is a perfect little phone holder, which is nice. So it is, I'm going to say it's 6:45 because I promised Damien I'd meet him at the gym at 7 and I definitely wouldn't leave for the gym at 7. And we are training the legs. Why are we training the legs? 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, when Saturday night is squat party. It's because I have to go to a bullshit housewarming party, which is also Damien's fault. So all of this is on Damien. Now, Damien is a CrossFitter. And as we all know, CrossFitters like to train strength and cardiovascular endurance. Two things which, in my opinion, don't go particularly well together unless you have the genetics of a Greek demigod, which I do not. So I told Damien what the plan was, which is 5x5, and then a little bit of accessory work, and then if we've still got some go, a bit of a def set on the leg press. And on these trained legs with me and has done a def set will know that it's basically all you need. To which Damien replied, is that just the warm-up? And what we're doing after, and then suggested that we did 80 reps of goblet squats with dumbbells in our hands or something, you know, to make it more like CrossFit, because he seems to be panicking that he's going to the gym and he's not going to be doing very much. He's ringing me now, so I'm going to leave off there and I am going to pick it up when I meet Damien, and then hopefully after the session I'm going to use my abundant skills on iMovie and edit it together to have a lovely day. I nearly forgot, so this will be supplementary video number 1. Nutrition supplementation AM training. I don't like to train with a full stomach, so I will be training today on 30 grams of whey isolate and 30 grams of Carbolin. Other brands are available. I find that if I don't use a high molecular weight carb, so Carbolin, cyclic dextrin, the Targo waxy maize at a push, I get bloat and I don't feel like I digest it very well. If you've got a fairly tough stomach, you might find that's not a problem for you. I used to use, well, I do use BCAAs around evening training, but in the morning I haven't had any solid food, and if I down a full shake before I train, again I find that's not particularly useful, and I don't like training with solid food in my stomach first thing in the morning. So intra-workout carbs and protein worked out to around 300 calories, 330 calories worth. That I find works really well for me, so that's something you might want to give a try. I've had pre-workout, which I make with very little water first thing in the morning because, you know, reflux. And post-workout, because I've had intra-workout carbs and protein, I won't have a post-workout shake as of such. I will have 300 ml of Dr. Zach's liquid egg whites and 60 grams of oats or a couple of slices of wholemeal toast. Probably about an hour after I finish training, again because there's no need to get those fast carbs and proteins in really quick because I got them. I'm in a very good mood for this time in the morning. I know what it is. It might be, probably is the pre-workout. It's definitely the pre-workout. So this is Damo. He does CrossFit, and we're here, and we are allowed in about 10 minutes to do the legs, which gives us about an hour, which should be more than enough time. And Damo's a big shaker, and I'll update you after. Made it on time. So squats were good. Started off at 150, 5x5, but for some reason I have the strong today. So up the weight to 160. The video enclosed is my first set of 5 at 150, and you'll see from the bar speed it wasn't enough. Realistically, I probably got to go on slightly higher, but I am trying to work around my back, so I'm not doing anything really heavy anymore. It was a really good session, really enjoyed it. I think Damo is going to be sore. I've had my egg whites already because I was starving, and now I've got my oats. These are my favourite, Special K porridge. I generally only have it pre or post workout because it has got more sugars and so on than normal oats. It's really good. And I look forward to seeing some of you later today. And morning squats turns out actually a really nice way to start the day. Probably won't be saying that at about 10:30 today. So you will see.